Hello and welcome to another one of my videos, and in today's video I'm going to be going through 36 gold coins I bought. Part of it is paid for and part of it was done on a handshake deal. There's about 405 grams of gold in terms of pure gold. It's quite an interesting story. I've dealt with this gentleman before. He wanted to sell a position. He had an upcoming bill. It was something to do with the tax laws changing. I won't go into more detail, but he wanted to sell a certain amount, so he came to me and he said, what can you pay? Or I'm thinking of selling it to a dealer anyway. I'd rather it go to you because I've dealt with him a few times in the past. And I ended up getting in the car with my mate, and he's driven me all the way to Manchester from the bottom of Kent, essentially, or from Kent. I'm not at the bottom, I'm more North Kent. So yeah, let's get into the coins. This may be a longer style video. That's okay. There's some good coins in there. I will walk you through them. Let's talk about it. Right, so where do we begin? I think I'll start with the pandas. So there was a large amount of pandas. I've got two half-ounce MS69 2012 pandas. These coins that are graded by PCGS are a strange one, because I've noticed from around this era there tends to be problems with some of the coins even when they've got top grades, and I'll show you in a second what I mean. I've had it on sovereigns and Brits as well from this era. There tends to be discoloration issues, but it's not from NGC, so I can only assume that it's something to do with how PCGS in-slabbed the coins at the time. Now, I was told that they only guarantee the slabs for 10 years, which is, it kind of defeats the purpose, but most slabs don't have this issue. But two of these, two 2012 69s. These types of coins will trade for a premium over spot. The pandas always do. So the gentleman actually was saying he's got a collection of pandas. He's got he's got a couple of collections. He didn't specify if it was gold or silver, but knowing him, it's probably both, I'd say, including the 2000 frosted rings, which are pretty much non-existent. Almost bought one the other day, but someone beat me to it. Now, concerning what I meant about the discoloration, I got 3 of these 2011 PCGS. They're all MS70, but they're all a bit naff. They still command a premium, don't get me wrong. But in terms of the actual coins and the discoloration on them, it's a bit of a shame. No, I didn't see what they were like, 13 years ago? So I can't comment, but I don't know why it's gone like that. And again, it's only on a certain era coins from PCGS, so I can only assume from logical thinking it's to do with how they enslabbed it. It's a shame, but it is what it is. So 3 of those. There was actually 6 of the half pandas, but another one, as I just worked out, came in a set, so I'm going to show you the set when it comes through. So 5 of these. Lovely. There was a MS64 1981. This is a lovely coin. Does it attract a premium for being a 64? That I need to find out. I don't think so, because I think there was a lot of these that were graded. I will check. That's the bottom line. I haven't really checked the pricing for any of this stuff. Yesterday was very hard on me. I woke up still feeling tired from that road trip, which, you know, it's, I think I said 11 hours. It wasn't 11 hours. I think I left my house at 7 and I got back at 8, 10 past 8. That's 13 hours. It was a long, long trip. And to be fair to the gentleman, he did allow me to eat at his restaurant for free, so top man. It was good food as well. So I got one of them. There was a 2007 PR69 Eagle. Again, slight discoloration. I've seen it on, like I said, English coins. I think it's to do with this style of, or this era from PCGS, but we shall see. Again, there's a premium in this, like Eagles, proof Eagles have a premium regardless. There was a set of MS69, 2014. So half, quarter, 10th, 20th. These will go for good money. So the 2014, anything before 2016, 2017, that's when they started to really crank them out. I think they went to mint to order, but before then, the mintages were fairly sensible. And I wouldn't be shocked if they went to mint to order, because I've got a feeling that the East has been urging its citizens to buy more gold. Correct me if I'm wrong. If anyone's from the East or living in the East currently, by East I mean India, China, that neck of the world, let me know. Like, is that a thing? I just feel that's a thing. I could be wrong on that. So nice set, and also nice design. It's a good design. I think that's a strong design. There's some Panda designs that I just look at them, I think, no, it's not that good. Although it's horses for courses, everyone likes different designs, and that's completely fine. But I think this is one of the better designs myself. So there's 4 of them in a set. I actually feel sorry for my friend who gave me a lift, because he had to put up with me for a considerable amount of time. There was a 2006 half sovereign MS65. Should this have been graded? Probably not, no. Will it hold a premium for being in slab? Potentially, but not a lot. It's probably not over. It's probably not worth what they paid for the slab, but it's probably over than what I would typically sell it for. There was a 2009 PR64 half sovereign. Again, there will be a premium in this. It's not going to be a lot. I've had these in 70s recently. There's not a lot of premium in this era in 70s anyway, so you might squeeze an extra £10 out of both of these, maybe, over your typical. There was, I love these. These are one of my favourites. Proof Isle of Man Angel. This was the 10th. I've actually got some spare boxes for these, so I might box it up and slap on an extra tenner, or not. It depends if the client wants the box or not. So there was a 10th, and again there was a quarter. Fantastic coins. I think these were just made well. Someone told me that the Pobjoy Mint recently had shut down. I haven't had my finger on the pulse in terms of mints, because I deal with the secondary market, but if someone could confirm. So I don't know what's going to happen with this coin or this series. I don't know. If anyone knows, feel free to message. I don't know everything. There was a 1979 PR66 sovereign, or PF66 sovereign. Again, there'll be a premium on this. I need to check it out. The 1979s are not the easiest to come by. Will it add value being a proof, but being a 66? I think there'd be something, but I don't think there'd be a lot. But I will need to look into that. And then there was 2 bits in terms of the remainder of the slab coins that I really wanted to buy. It's funny, I know the client watches my channel, because he's like, oh, I've got your favourite. And I went, oh, yeah. I had one of these recently in 20th. This is a ½ ounce MS69 Lunar 2 dog. I think it's a great design. I like the dogs. I really do. I think they've just made it well. They've just really done well on the design. Am I upset it's a 69? No, not really. Should it have been graded? That's debatable. What's it worth? There'll be a premium in this for sure, but we're not talking a crazy amount. Spot +5 maybe, spot +3. If it doesn't sell, it's going to drop, but it's not a spot coin, that's for sure. And last but not least, in terms of the graded stuff, as soon as he showed me this, I went, I'll take that, not a problem. So he had a big bag of gold coins, and basically we agreed a price beforehand, and I just picked what I wanted, and we ended up getting to about 400 grams, and then he was like, I think that's enough, and I was like, okay, cool. But this was in there. There's also a 1 ounce moon coin. There was some South Korean tigers that I really wish I bought when I thought about it, because they were just nice coins. There's a premium in this. I think if this went for 2-1 on a good day, I think I've done okay. I think it might drop, but I think 2-1 as well, I'll pitch it. This is probably the standout out of everything I've bought, if I'm honest. I really like these. I had this in proof silver. I ended up selling it to someone who will probably message me about this actually. I think they're well made. Coin bars, I think they're top. And I think it just, again, it's Australia doing things that the rest of the world should take note. And they should say, hang on, why are these guys in the middle of nowhere making such quality coins and we're not? There's no professional pride, I feel, between the mints. It's all money orientated these days, but this is outstanding. This is outstanding. And you look at some of the other coins that have been churned out by the other mints and you think, nowhere near. In terms of modern coins anyway. Right, let's go through this bag. There is going to be some stock from some, I'm not going to call them rival dealers because I'm so far behind them that we're not even in the same race. But there's some bits from some other places in the UK that are well established, and they'll certainly look after you if you choose to buy it or sell to them. It's just on this occasion they've come to me. There was a 50 peso gold coin. I think this is probably a spot plus free coin. That's where I'm going to pitch it. Whether or not it sells to that is another matter, but I think that's a fair price. They don't make coins like this anymore, but no one can afford these. I think it's like £2,400 worth of gold in one coin. In the past, this would have been an affordable coin. Who can afford it now? Not many people. Doesn't mean I'm going to give it away though. Just a nice coin. Again, Mexico's a mint that does things well. Although they're very strange when it comes to making coins. They seem to be all over the place. They don't seem to. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. Right, let's move these out of the way. Cool, 12 minutes in. Actually, I don't think that's going to be a problem because I think there's enough to keep you guys entertained. I've still got some more videos to do. It's just I've been busy. I've just been super busy. I wanted to try and put out. More content, but again, I want the quality and I want it to be good. So let's break this down. So lovely coins here. There's some good bits. There's some questionable bits. There's some bits. So if we're going to shout out, well, I'm not going to shout them out, but if there's bits from Atkinson's. It also came from Shards and the Coin Connection. I don't have an affiliation with any of these guys, but again, they're very good at their jobs if you do want to deal with them. Probably, well, a lot better than me, that's for sure. Right, so let's go through them. Right, I'll go through these bits first. Yeah, I'll go through these bits first. So these are from Singapore. Now, initially, when we agreed to do the deal, I looked at them and I went, but given the price that he was happy with, I thought, you know what, let's get something a bit different in. Because it's interesting. Like, I could deal with, for example, Brits and Krugs. I can get them in, but it's just not that interesting these days. And who hasn't seen a Brit or a Krug? You got a 1 ounce Singapore 1990. Beautiful design. It feels very modern, that design. That feels like something that would be put on a Team GB athletics jersey. I really like that. And there's 3 halves. Singapore, so there's 2 of the dog. Not a fan of this dog. Don't like this one. There's 2 of these. 1, 2. And then I think the rest was a set of the Lion. 1990. Quarter. There's going to be some premium in these. Especially the smaller ones. Someone will buy this because it's different. They won't have it in their collection. I wouldn't be shocked if I get maybe spot plus 10, spot plus 15 out of that. Just because of how different it is. I don't know. I need to price things up, like I said. Don't quote me. Everything is subject to change, as you guys know. And a 20th. Again, someone will pay that. It's just a bit different. There was a couple of American coins. So we've got a $5 Liberty head. $5 Liberty Head. There was a half-ounce platypus. This would have come in a nice box. Again, I was like, There was, let's move that. Two 1/4 ounce Brits, so a 1998, yep, and a 1987, and a 10th, 1987 10th. There was another 10th, another 10th. There was a 1973 Proof Isle of Man. This come from Atkinson's. There's a few more from Atkinson's. I won't take it out. This will do well. Proof Strike. There was a gold 50p. I bought this again. I didn't think it was fair to pick and choose. I think with the rate he was happy with, I thought it was fair to take everything, the good and the bad. And there was two. I thought these were memorials. They're not. These are Queen's Jubilees. So that's the lot for today. I am very happy. I've got a lot of work to do though. So I've got an auction coming up. I've got another deal lined up. And I've been contacted by another supplier about some more stock. So we shall see. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope there's enough to keep you entertained and you've seen something that you haven't seen before. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.